Welcome into Fermented Minds podcast. I'm Jay Graham, and with me as always is Johnny P.
Yo, what's crack-a-lackin'?
God dang, it's good to see your face, kid.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You must mention talking about the stash, huh?
Bro, that thing's looking sharp.
Yo. I appreciate it.
Thing's looking...
It's coming a little rough. Yeah,
it's looking...
Something new.
It's looking strong, bro. It definitely adds a little character to you. Kind of
Exactly.
Narrows in your dome just a little bit. I like that.
I need some narrowing down. Look, hey, new year, new me. Growing the stash out.
That's
trying
what
to get comfortable in the seat if you can't tell. Golly.
Yeah, bro. Settle in.
What you got there, huh?
Everybody settle in. All right, here, man. I got some Woodford Reserve, man. Some bourbon.
Okay, little burbs.
Yeah, it's
little
my
burbskis.
Second favorite bourbon.
Oh, what's your first favorite? Crown.
Eagle Rare.
That's a Canadian whiskey.
That's definitely not a bourbon.
It's a Canadian whiskey. It's considered a bourbon, pretty sure.
Well,
I just want to say it's good to see your face. It's been a month since our last pod.
Yeah, bro. It's good to see you too, man.
And this is our new pod, Fermented Minds, huh? New brand, new year.
Yeah. Well, let's tell these people what they can expect from this podcast, man. So on this podcast, we'll be covering a variety of topics that stimulate the mind and are challenging cultural norms. All right. It's a laid back environment where we drink, talk shop, crack some brews, baby. So what are you sipping on tonight, bro?
So being in a new place, it's hard to find a good, liquor store or whatever. So I just got a little simple.
Yeah, a little
Voodoo Ranger. Juicy Haze IPA. This is a classic. I mean, everyone's had this one. 7.5.
Everybody's had it. That's how lit it is.
Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. So that's the one I'm rolling with. I'll wait to crack mine for yours. What do you got?
So today I'm gonna be drinking on something a little special, man. This is called a Fireside Chat, right?
Okay.
It's a little winter spiced ale.
I like that can. You got a little gentleman right there with a cigar.
You know who that is?
Yeah, you got to put the hand behind it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, how you do makeup and stuff like that. There you go. See?
There we go. Look at that. Okay. Well, it's got a little, a little guy on there named FDR, little Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Okay. And actually, there's a fun little story about this, I guess. So Fireside Chat is referring to this thing he used to do when he was actually before he was president. When he was governor of New York. So the Great Depression had just happened, and the United States was recovering. They're in chaos.
Okay, in shambles.
They're in shambles, man. They're recovering. But the Fireside Chats was his radio address to basically the American people. And he would sit next to a fire, hence the Fireside Chats. And he'd have a nice pipe, little cob pipe or something. I don't know. Who knows what was in it? I don't know.
Who knows?
And he would have a nice little glass of bourbon, something like this. And he would
talk to the people.
Just talk to the people. Tell them
I like that.
Hey, this is where we're at. This is where we're going. A little encouragement, a little slap on the booty. Hey, we got to do better at this. So yeah, it was right after the Great Depression, and they were actually going through a recession at the time when he was doing it. They just did the big bank deal that they had. And there was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt and fear for Americans. So it was his kind of way to just relate to the people and kind of just be transparent with them. It was a conversation. it was a genuine conversation with the people. He wasn't talking at him; he was talking with them. So something we have not really experienced much today in our society, dude, with politics. So
I mean, you got a little bit of Twitter and some crazy tweets from former presidents and
and
president
then
now who
and
doesn't even know how to
just
use Twitter.
and doesn't really communicate at all too much.
Yeah, doesn't know. Yeah,
You
so
know?
it's we've been through a couple of good ones lately, you know. But I like that leadership style from FDR. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty special thing for someone to do in a leadership position, to be transparent, open, and it really just kind of changed the way of the culture, if you will, in politics
Yeah,
at the time. So, God, what I would do for open, transparent government, man.
yeah. I think a lot of people are in the same boat as you, including me. But that's a great leader, man. Deck play leadership is what we call it in the military.
Yeah, bro.
Getting down with the the juniors and actually getting knee to knee with them. You know, talking to them. Hey,
Yeah,
I feel your pain. I know what you're going through. It's on my mind. Let's get better, both of us, and we can figure out a solution. I like that.
or like if you're in wartime and you're used to uh, being in the battlefield and following a certain guy, a general or whoever it may be. That could be nice if that general would get on your level and be like, "Hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going. Why we're going there,
Yeah,
and what the mission is, and how we're going to execute it on every level." Like that's what you would want.
that's definitely changed. That mindset's changed, especially the past couple like this decade. You know, these young people that come in, like we've been in for like 10 years. Like they want to know if you tell them to do something, they want to know why. You know what I mean? It's not just yes sir, no, just do it. They want to know the reasoning why. And then a lot of leaders get frustrated explaining the reason why because they're like, just listen to me. And it's like, come on, just you can take 5 seconds to give a little insight. I know some things you can't explain, it's just do it. But majority of things you can explain. Hey, let's do it this way because there's a reason why. Boom. And
Boom.
then they're like, okay, yeah, it's easy. We're getting real into leadership talk before I crack the brew. What's going on? Hold on, man.
All right. Well, so we're in kind of a similar time, man. We're going through definitely a recession, heavy inflation. I know every
Yeah,
person, every American, and across the world too. It's happening in a lot of places. A lot of inflation and just hard times, man. Uncertainty, doubt, fears, all happening. So
yeah. I saw the inflation rate increase a lot this year. I don't know what the percent was. I don't know if it's 3% or something, but it was something like dramatic in
nah,
a year
I think it was over 5 from
or
from
5.
what I was
Okay,
reading. Yeah. So it's rough times right now, man. Definitely.
it is. The McDouble isn't $1 anymore. You know what I mean? Come
God
on,
dang, bro. Those are the days, man. Ah, man,
dude.
what was
Those were
it?
the days.
Little Caesars used to advertise $5 hot and ready, bro. And now
Yeah,
that mug is $7.50 hot and ready.
yeah. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Used to go to like McDonald's at lunchtime in high school, and $3 get you a whole meal, a little McDouble 4 piece and a sweet tea. Boom, you're good for the day.
For the whole day, man. Then you go home
For
and
lunchtime,
hey, throw in some pizza bites or what are
pizza
those
rolls.
pizza rolls? Throw them mugs in the oven. Not
Yeah.
even sometimes you didn't have time for the oven.
Well, you go microwave those. You put them on the outside of the plate, all on the edge. Do a
That's right.
minute. Yeah, you do a minute in like 10 seconds, flip them, and then do 25 more seconds. And it's like the perfect microwave pizza roll.
You must have ate a lot because you remember the time. So
Actually, Taylor taught me that trick. So you just throw them on there, and like the middle would never get hot. And I'm like, what's going on? But
not like a hot pocket, man, where half of that thing's molten lava, the other half is a little iceberg from Antarctica.
dude, I don't do hot pockets anymore.
No.
Traumatized. Yeah, back in. I'm about to open up to you real quick.
Oh god dang,
Let me
son.
crack this. Let me crack this. Real
Lay it
quick.
on me, dude. That's got a good sound. How's it taste?
Just like I remembered. Very like citrusy. Um, Good little aftertaste. I like it. It hits the palate just nice. It's a refreshing hazy IPA. I like it.
I'm about to join you, bro. I just finished my bourbon. Let's get old FDR in this conversation, bro.
Come on, Franklin. That's a good crack. That sounds like a president that's been through what, 4 terms?
Yeah, it's got a old deathly aroma.
It's got some straight depression.
Yeah, dude, it smells. Yeah, it smells definitely like a poor economy mixed in with some cherry cigar,
Yeah, smells like a New Deal.
like a little Black and Mild.
Tastes like a little World War type of.
Oh, that hits you right in the gullet.
Is it good?
Oh, it's exquisite.
Presidential, huh?
Yeah, it's very presidential,
like that.
dude. This is the Oval Office of the beers right here, bro. It's got all the spices in the right places.
What would President Trump or Biden or Obama's beer be called?
All 3 of them?
Just like no, each one. I don't think.
Would it be called or like related?
Like Fireside, like that one's like what? Fireside IPA. What's it called?
Yeah, Fireside Chat.
Fireside Chat.
Ale.
So ale. Oh.
I think let's start with this current one. I think Joe Biden, he would probably be
Joe Biden.
I don't think he'd be like a sleepy pilsner, bro.
It'd be sleepy. It'd be like a little NyQuil type of
like a
drowsy.
pillow pilsner, bro. Like just ready for a nap.
Yeah. Just like you taste it, and it's like unresponsive, like nothing. It's just like okay.
Yeah, and then Trump would be some kind of like turnip flavored beer or something.
Yeah,
like some kind of root. He would taste like a
rich,
root.
Yeah, rich and like orangey.
Yeah, like what are those things that pigs they hunt for? They get pigs and they brood them up, and it's like a truffle, right? A little truffle, dude.
Wait, pigs get what'd you say?
Yeah,
they eat truffle?
Yeah, they train pigs because they have like a good sense of smell. They use pigs to locate truffles and like dig them up to harvest them.
Really?
Yeah, and so Trump would be like a truffle flavored beer, dude. It'd be like rich, but it's not. It doesn't taste good.
What about Barack? Tastes like a bunch of like pennies and nickels and dimes.
It's just a handful of change, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It tastes like change. I'm glad you got what I was putting down.
My God, dude.
Because it started off bad with pennies and
yeah, just smashing on these prezes, dude.
Yeah, change. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's not the kind of change you want to taste, man.
Nah, I mean, some people do, some people don't. You know, so, like we talked about people eating pennies on the other part.
Yeah,
some people are into that.
So you just moved, bro. How is life?
Man, moving from the countryside of Jacksonville, North Carolina, just driving around in my truck, parking spots big enough to fit 2 cars, and people are just friendly everywhere. Good Southern, hospitality.
Bro, I don't believe not a second of what you're saying, kid. Is that for real?
Now, I mean, huh?
Is that for
real?
That's
North Carolina. That's North Carolina in my head, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about North Carolina. And then DC, it's congested up here, man. It's a lot of moving parts, a lot of people, a lot of agendas being knocked out.
Like what kind of agendas are you talking about, bro?
Dude, it's high pace. It's like high rollers around here, low rollers, all kinds of rollers. They're just moving, man.
So is it like from one block you can go to like super big buildings that are nice and wealthy, and then you walk like 40 feet down the road and there's a bunch of homeless people?
100%. Just on the street itself. You go down a block to the left, you're in homeless country. You go to the block to the right, you're in a nice uppy gay neighborhood. Like it's crazy, man. You get a little bit of everything around here. It's literally the melting pot of this country, I swear.
There's something
it's cool.
There's something appealing about that and kind of sexy about city life like that, man.
you kind of like, I don't know if everyone does it, but I do. Like when I walk around, I kind of like imagine myself like a character in a show or a movie. Like I'm in the city, you know what I mean? Walking around, and you have to walk with a purpose. You can't walk around like you're lost or anything because that's how you get taken advantage of. You know,
Yeah,
you might
bro.
get you might get robbed, pickpocketed, humped, something.
Huh? Like that. That
You,
sounds like rape, bro.
sexual assault for sure around here. But if you walk with a purpose, you put your headphones in, you got you know what I mean, you got your phone out, you're looking. It's a cool environment. There's so many like options like stores, food, restaurants. I've had so many different types of food here, like phenomenal food, Thai, Japanese, Mexican, like everything. So it's been a cool experience, man. It's cool getting used to it. Sleeping at night is rough because all you hear is like sirens and traffic, and that's a little annoying. But
Oh man.
slowly getting used to it.
Some people that puts them straight to sleep, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people that I talk to here that've been here for like a year or two, they say I can't sleep without having a fire truck go by every night or sirens going off. I'm like, at first, it's rough for me, but I'm getting used to it.
That's good. I can kind of. The only thing that's making me sleep these days is a nice bourbon, few of them beers or something, and then crying babies in the background.
Gotta have a little couple crying babies in the back, huh?
Yeah, nothing will put me to sleep like a couple crying babies.
That's the exact opposite of a mother. It's like
Yeah,
no motherly instinct
if,
involved.
even if I'm not asleep, bro, I gotta put out I gotta fake it like I am asleep.
Yeah. Just don't even move. Stop
Yeah,
breathing.
exactly. Or put a snore on something, dude.
Yeah. You snore? You wear a CPAP?
No, no, I don't wear a CPAP. I'm still not obese at this point in my life. Not to say only obese people
That's like
necessitate
that's
CPAP.
like it's like 90%. Oh,
Yeah, of the military or the Navy, if you will.
yeah. No offense if you use a CPAP.
So how was the move, brother?
Okay, so the move was, man, it's pretty rough. So you helped me out.
Dude.
You and where Chris helped me out with the move. Literally moved by myself, like packed up a U-Haul, right?
Yep.
You were
R.I.P.
tying
Chris.
down. R.I.P. Chris. Why'd you say that?
He's not here. He's not
Oh,
with you anymore.
I thought something happened. I was like, what happened? No, so like, yeah, moving was definitely pay for movers or ask the Navy. The Navy was like delaying it, so I was like, I'll just move myself, whatever. I only live in a 1-bedroom apartment. So it can't be that hard. It was
Yeah.
annoying. But you were in there tying down things with that 550 cord, like a little Boy Scout that you are. You were just tying that thing down.
Yeah. Did anything move?
Nah, it was solid. It was legit solid.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, kid.
I
I've been
appreciate
through all
that.
them moves, man. That's why I got that experience, dog.
Yeah, no, that was a good move by you. And yeah, move was pretty cool, adventurous. But yeah, I'm here.
That's good, dude. And
How,
it helps you didn't have to move with any pets, man. No animals. I tell you,
was
you
that every
gotta.
like 2 hour stop?
Yeah, and then like trying to tie down a Chihuahua or a Pomeranian, bro, with your furniture and
Like
your lamps and your little ficus plant.
yeah, yeah.
That's hard, man. You got to try to make them comfortable and secure at the same time. It ain't easy tying down, a little Siamese cat.
In a cage or just like free range?
Depends on the cat or the animal. Some cages are too big and they'll still roll around anyway. You want to get them nice and compact and make sure they're not flying around.
Okay. I just imagine a cat in the back of a U-Haul just strapped up to the mattress. Just, I thought that's where you were going. I was like, that's a long trip for that cat.
Yeah, sometimes it's just smarter to ship the cat there. You just kind of get a nice, comfortable box. Maybe throw some cedar down at the bottom of it, some litter, and a couple cat treats, whatever cats treat on.
You put some holes in the box?
That damn. Yes.
Probably should.
Whoops.
Little purper would be live still.
that might explain some things to my
Yes, sir.
veterinarian. But yeah, bro. Speaking of animals,
Okay.
you got a spirit animal, bro?
I said if I were to choose a spirit, and it had to be something that's like not too like crazy fast or athletic.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Something,
sense. Yeah.
yeah, something like probably more like fun and lives life just free. No,
Okay.
not a worry. Because I don't really worry that much.
So like
Uh,
no natural predator then, but like
nah,
also nothing wants to prey on you.
some might, but if you're smart, like there's a way to avoid that prey. And
Like
you know what animal that is?
like a meerkat.
Okay, that's not a bad choice. I like the meerkat.
Because they
They're a
have
little
natural
agile.
predators, but they're like
Yeah.
tucked underground or whatever, and they're in a posse, bro. They thrive on community,
Okay.
but so do penguins.
And that's where I'm going. The penguin is my nothing to do with this, but dude, penguins, man, they just live life. Sliding, waddling. Shout
Yeah,
out Jalen Waddle. Just
searching
waddling.
searching for that pebble, isn't it? They find a perfect pebble, and give it to their
Yep.
mate, and then they mate.
That's
I
it.
know they mate for life for sure, bro, for sure.
Penguin, man. I think that's my spirit animal. But there is a natural like there's a predator after them. And but if you avoid
Yeah, Ricky Seals Jones, bro, he's out there getting them.
he's out there. What about you, man? What's your spirit animal?
So I think my spirit animal would be like a Siberian snow snake. You ever heard of those?
You said a Siberian snow snake. No, I have not, and I hate snakes.
Yeah, so that's kind of the point. Like that's why I think that would be because I want everything to just be always on alert. Like you think you're safe in the snow from a snake, right?
$100
They're what they're cold blooded
cold
or
blooded.
something, right?
Yeah, they're reptiles.
Yeah. So I want to be a Siberian snow snake, and I want to be up in the Alps, like just or up in the Everests, and just waiting
Okay.
for some lonely, starving, cold pack of hikers or climbers. And
Wait, so
then,
you're just like attacking humans? Why
yeah,
don't you go for
bro.
like? Why don't you go for like rats or something?
Well, I can. I
Can.
can. I'm a
How
Siberian
big is
snow snake.
this? How
How
big is this Siberian snow snake?
it depends on what stage of life they're in, man. Like if I'm a
Okay.
youthful, like right now, I'm 33 years old. So in Siberian snow snake years, I'd be about 7, right? Wait, does that make
Wait.
sense? Yeah, so I'd be about 7. All right,
Okay.
and
Okay.
7, and
Okay.
that's
I see.
that's right in the snow snake's prime, bro.
Right.
Right at 7, bro. You're mentally, you're cognitive, and you're going, dude. You're a predator at this point.
How many humans have you taken down by now? It's 7.
It depends on the climate that I'm at, the climate and the
Okay.
altitude, and you know, it just depends on your longitude and latitudinals.
Of
And you
course.
get those all aligned, and if the equinox is right, and and obviously you have to have the right geopolitical, uh, congressional, agriculture, and all those things line
Okay.
up, bro. I got about 3 or 4 humans under my belt, dog.
Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot of humans.
Yeah,
I think you said
and
like one like toddler or something, but you're talking for 3 or 4.
nah, bro, those aren't humans, bro. You don't got much experience with toddlers. 'Cause them things ain't humans.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'd be a Siberian snow snake, and I'm happy with that, man.
I like that answer. I do. That's very unique. I've never heard that before. It's not made up, so I
It's
like it.
definitely not made up. Like
No.
we could Google it, and you guys would be absolutely amazed in what you find, man. So you've been we talked the other day and you said you have been reading quite a bit, my friend.
Dude, I have just new year, new me, man. I've been changing, man. I'm a city boy now. You know, I got to stay educated, keep the mind stimulated at all times, right?
Absolutely.
And yeah, so the internet took like 7 days to get connected. So we had no internet, so I couldn't like watch YouTube or Netflix or anything. So or play PlayStation. So I picked up a book, just started reading.
Just
Crazy.
just a book. You're just like, hey, here's a book. Like,
Well, so Taylor is my wife. She reads, right? She's a reader, and she's on reading TikTok or book TikTok or whatever it's called.
what the hell?
Yeah. So TikTok, you know how they have it for you. I don't know if you've ever been on TikTok. You're kind of in your prime, but TikTok.
These are
There's a bunch of videos. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos. It's got everything: sports, music,
Okay,
everything,
okay.
food, everything. It's like Vine and Instagram stories.
Oh,
Well,
Vine. Okay, I got you.
yeah, Vine, the good old days. So like the for you page kind of like tailors towards like your whatever you're like into, and hers is book talk. So every time she goes on there, it's always about books, recommended books to read, authors, and all this stuff. And she's always reading. So I was like, you know what? Let me read something. And I told her to get on Book Talk and find me a book. And I read
Okay.
one book, pretty good, called I forget what it's called, The Witch Hunter.
That sounds good, bro.
I read The Witch Hunter, and I actually I read 3 books in a week, and I gave a score.
You gave a score for the books?
Yeah, I started like writing down my ratings. See, ratings can't really see, but my 2022 book ratings. The first one I read was The Witch Hunter by Max Seek. Gave it a 6.9 out of 10.
God dang, bro, you're a hard critic, man.
Yeah, because that was the first book. I didn't want to. It was a good book, but I was like, kind of got weird at the end.
It's not
And
their
then,
fault for reading a book that, you're not interested in.
yeah, but this is my list. So
Like, if I read a book in how to, communicate better in Chinese, I might give that a 3.4. But someone who wants to learn Chinese might give it a 9 out of 10.
dang, that's true. All right, well, these are all subjective then. How about that? Can I put that in disclaimer?
I think that's what reviews are.
Okay. Then I read this book is getting actually turned into a Netflix show, Rock Paper Scissors
Okay, that
by Alice Feeney.
that sounds lit, bro. That
It was
sounds.
that one was a good book.
Is
That
it
was an 8.1.
is that Squid Games 2.0 right there?
That's so different. So different. But I think it's gonna be a good show if they do it right.
Okay.
And I want to be one of the guys that like, oh, the book was way better than the show or movie. Like
You want to be that or you don't want to be
I
that?
don't. I know because that's how it was for Harry Potter.
You read Harry
But
Potter?
yeah, 3 times through.
Dang, dude, you should have held out for the movies.
I know, right? No, I'm just kidding. And the last one I read was Survive the Night by Riley Sager. And that one was 8.3. That one was a really good twist at the end. So I like to read like mystery thrillers. The first one, The Witch Hunter, was kind of a mystery thriller, but the last two were. Reading is kind of cool, man.
It's not
Kind
cool
of,
at all, but I respect the hustle. I definitely, I appreciate the fact that they're still making books because I feel like books are important to our culture.
yeah. I forgot about books.
Yeah, we often do, man. It's so much easier to watch a 45-minute TV episode on a book than it is to read a book for 3 days. God dang.
100%. And like Game of Thrones, I'll never read that book, but the show was good enough for me, you know?
Yeah, I could feel that, man. And I can't even flex on any books I've read other than like 1984, Animal Farm, like some of the classics for my way of thinking. As you
What's
guys
the,
continue to come on here, you understand me a little bit.
yeah, Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, a little. What's that one where the boys are lost on the island and
Animal
Animal
Farm.
Farm? A
Yeah.
little bit. A little bit of that kind of. But no, that's not it. That's not it. That's
No,
Lord of the Flies,
Lord of the
bro.
Flies. Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
one with the where they're in like this dude's in the mountains in the cold, lost, and he has like this wolf.
That's
There's a
called.
wolf in there. I think it's by Paul.
Yeah, that's you're thinking of the Wolverine movie with the dude with the X-Men,
The X-Men. Yeah.
and he gets the little boys together and they go up into the woods and he's got a wolf, and because there's not a lot of food during the winter, and he just starts whoosh,
Yeah.
whoosh, just kind of throwing them boys out there.
And the guy
Fierce
in the
wolf.
wheelchairs. Yeah, the guy's in the wheelchair moving around.
Yeah, and the little cripple grandpa or whatever it was, and he just
Yeah,
kind of like
that's FDR.
yeah, bro. And he just ties him up to a tree and tells his wolf like, "Hey, I love you. Like I got you. Here's your din din."
Do people know that FDR was in a wheelchair?
No, they don't know that. It's
I
just
think that's
us.
common knowledge.
I mean, for us, it is. Obviously, we're very educated,
We
and
never see pictures of him in a wheelchair.
yeah, I think if they were trying to like maintain his
Image. Yeah.
image and his posture. So, and I think that's why he might have been a decent leader, is because he had to kind of make up for it on the back end because his back was busted. So,
It just had to make he was he just worked extra hard.
yeah, that dude, if he was still alive today, you know, it would be interesting for sure. And I would go up to him and say, "Hey, man, like,
How are you still alive?
like, take a stand, bro. Like, you've done a lot of good
Okay.
things for this country. Take a
Okay.
bow, brother."
Take
Yeah.
a bow. Want to hear a traumatizing story? Ready for this?
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
my background.
Let's hear this traumatizing story.
So I'm like in what, seventh grade? Second period, I go to gym class, working hard, right? Oh, actually, before that morning I ate Hot Pocket for breakfast, right? Ham and cheese, Hot Pocket, little breakfast pocket, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perfect temp, ate that, knocked that out, went to school. Gym second period, third period, I had Spanish.
Nothing
And I
good ever
walk,
happens in Spanish class, bro.
nothing ever could happen in Spanish, especially after PE when you're just out here like dominating dodgeball or something,
And you just mauled a Hot Pocket.
mauled it. So I walk in there and I got real sick and I just barfed all over the floor in front of everybody.
Was it
Traumatizing.
a carpet floor?
It was carpet. The desk was like that,
A laminate?
whatever the laminate would, yeah. And it was a traumatizing experience. And my teacher called me Barfy Boy for the rest of the year.
Dang, bro, you got the teacher
And
clowning on you?
I got that teacher, Miss Gleason. I'll never forget her. Yeah, called me Barfy Boy for the entire year.
She's probably still teaching that same grade. Don't even worry about it, Johnny. She's probably still at the same grade. Hadn't even moved up a grade. No promotion. No, don't even worry about it,
She ain't
bro.
made she ain't made it to high school yet.
Yeah. And she definitely don't got a mustache as fly as you.
She had a little bit of mustache, but
Maybe she got that
a little
little
bit.
mole with a little hair coming out of it. Do a little Farkle hair, whatever it's called.
Classic. Yeah, the classic. It never gets like plucked or anything. Like it's
You
just a part of them.
you can't pluck it, bro. It's known that you shouldn't pluck those because it's a mutation, and if you pluck it, you'll get another mole with two hairs, and then it just exponentially grows from there.
So someone who has a lot of moles on their face has been plucking.
Yeah, and then before you know it, you're Wolfman.
What's up, man? What's the next topic?
That's it, bro.
That's it.
That's literally all we got, man. All right.
All right. All right. Well, in the future, we'll get into more juicier stuff. Boom, boom, boom. If you're listening, you're watching, appreciate y'all.
Thank you all for your support this far and helping us take our game to the next level. So thank y'all.
Yeah.
All right, what do you say we hit him with the outro?
All right. Let me hit him with a little outro real quick.